The Ruger P95. This was actually the first pistol I've ever bought. I bought it because it was realistically it was the only 9mm that I could afford with the best reviews. The other competitors were the Smith& Wesson Sigma, the Sig SP 2022, and your Ruger P95. So those were my choices for a 9mm pistol. I did a ton of research on it, and I think I did like 3 months of research. And after handling all three pistols and shooting all three pistols, for me, the Ruger P95 came up on top. Now, since then, I've bought new pistols, and what this gun still stays in my safe. I still shoot it from time to time. I like it, except for the fact that like it's a pretty thick gun. Um, the gun is actually the slide right here. It's a stainless. It's an alloy steel. The barrel is actually stainless steel. So alloy, stainless steel. The barrel length is 3.9 inches, and the weight is 27 ounces. That's 27 ounces is not too heavy, but for a polymer 9mm, I think it is pretty heavy. So the lower right here, the grip is polymer, and you can't change it out for any other grips either. You get you get the whole package. That's it. You can't change it to anything else. You can buy a Hogue grip that slides over it, which makes it a little bit thicker, which is alright if you have giant basketball hands, but I don't have giant hands, so I felt that this grip was kind of thick. I mean, take a look at it. It is a pretty thick grip. Um, but that being said, I was okay with it. Um, the the magazine release is right here. I like the fact that it's on both sides. So one right here and the other one's right here. So that's cool. Magazine releases on both sides. Most magazine releases and most pistols you push in. Unfortunately for this guy, you can't. You have to push forward to drop the magazine. So that's pretty different, pushing forward, but it's on both sides, so I dig it. The safety is on both sides. Safety over here and safety over here. Now, you got red is fire, white is safe. 3-dot sights, which is cool. Yeah, I dig it. Um, MSRP on this gun is $399, but I'm pretty sure you can find them for a little bit cheaper at gun stores. Maybe for about $350 or $329 or so. Um, Pretty popular pistol. I know a lot of people that own one. It's kind of like your introductory to the 9mm world. It's cheap, so I didn't want to spend too much money on it. So I got this. Disassembly on it, it's pretty easy. First thing you do is you chamber check it, make sure there's no rounds inside. So look inside, no bullets. All right. Drop the magazine. Now this is how I take mine apart. Kind of shove my finger inside of here. Let the slide go forward. And there's two small lines that you're supposed to line up. Right here. See that right there? Two small lines? Line that up. Pop the pin out. Right here. And the slide comes forward. Oh. Hold up. Re-rack it. There's a little pin on the inside. Forgot about that. A little stick on the inside. Right there. You push that down. And then the slide comes forward. Alright. So here's the upper. Spring. And the barrel. Which is nice. It's a stainless steel barrel. It's a 1 and 10 twist, which is cool. I dig it. Pretty standard barrel. Accuracy on this pistol is I can keep a pretty decent, group at about 25 yards. Um, I can shoot a tennis ball with it at 25 yards, so good enough for me. Polymer lower, which is fine. Glocks are polymer. Glocks work well, so I figured why not. Um, so why would someone buy this thing? I guess if you were on a budget and all you had was, 300 some odd bucks, sure, get a P95. It's a good intro gun. Maybe if you're some kind of security guard and all you had was 300 some odd bucks, you pick up one of these and do your security work. It works well. It's never jammed on me, so I would consider this a pretty reliable pistol, except for the fact I do have to give you a warning. Um, this weapon has never ever jammed on me. But I've introduced this weapon to some of my friends who are novice shooters, and it has jammed on them because if you limp wrist the weapon, it will jam. Limp wristing is when you shoot it and you just gotta, kind of let your hands flop around because you're not holding onto it correctly. If you limp wrist this pistol, it will stovepipe on you. So watch out for that. Don't limp wrist and you'll be fine. Would I buy this pistol again? Yes, I would. I mean, for the price, I think it's pretty cheap. It's something that is easily affordable. It won't break your bank, and well, it doesn't win in the looks department though. It's thick, it's kind of bulky, feels like a tank. It's heavy, but it's it's kind of ugly too. But nevertheless, I do like it. Would I recommend it? Yes, if all you had was 399 bucks. If that's all you had, sure, go for it. Um, I did consider other pistols to buy. I considered the Smith& Wesson Sigma, the SIG SB 2022, which is a pretty good choice, and the Ruger P95. I ended up shooting all three, and the P95 worked best for me. The Smith& Wesson Sigma I wasn't a fan of because the trigger was kind of sloppy. This trigger is actually pretty good, and the SIG SP 2022, which also is a very good choice. I don't know. I like the Ruger more, so that's why I went with it. That's it. Thank you very much. This is my first video. Subscribe and, comment my video. All right, guys. Thanks.